You're listening to a Roddenberry podcast.
Today is Thursday, June 10th, 2021, and this is your daily Star Trek news from the Roddenberry Podcast Network. On today's show, Glenn Hetrick says the Orion prosthetics on Star Trek Discovery were deceptively difficult. Kate Mulgrew is set to portray Michelle Obama's former chief of staff in Showtime drama The First Lady, and I've got a rundown of upcoming Star Trek events. I'm Alison Pitt, and today's show is supported by people like you through Patreon. Find out more and add your support at patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. Designing and applying prosthetic makeup isn't an easy job, but the team at Star Trek Discovery makes it look effortless. In a recent interview with Gold Derby, Discovery's prosthetic makeup supervisor Glenn Hetrick shared some of the secrets behind making the prosthetic makeup on Discovery seamless and believable. Of the production quality on Discovery, Hetrick said, "With this show, you're making a major motion picture every episode or every 2 episodes. Calling his work on the series a dream come true experience, Hetrick certainly has the right to boast." In 2019, he and the rest of the prosthetic makeup team earned the very first Emmy for Discovery for their work on the Season 2 episode, If Memory Serves. One aspect of prosthetics on Discovery that proved to be a challenge in Season 3 was the Orion makeup, especially that of the leader of the Emerald Chain, Osira, played by Janet Kidder. While Hetrick said the special silicone prosthetics used on set were usually reserved for feature film-level main villains only, Discovery took television makeup to the max. Orions were a featured race in the 3rd season of the series, and it took a lot of work to make sure they looked natural and stayed consistent on camera. She was deceptively difficult, Hetrick said of Osira's prosthetic makeup, noting that they continually improved it throughout Kidder's time on set. Hetrick told Gold Derby, "Trying to figure out all the exact depths and thicknesses and the frequency as the actor moves his or her muscles through the prosthetic, trying to control that frequency so it translates perfectly for screen, it's a process." He went on to say that Osira was an incredibly successful character and complimented Kidder's performance. To see the full video interview with Hetrick, visit goldderby.com. Of course, you can always check out the work of Hetrick and his team in Star Trek Discovery. The first 3 seasons are available to stream now on Paramount+. A unique anthology series examining American leadership through the eyes of important women in White House history has recruited a Star Trek leader to help tell the story, according to Deadline.com. On Tuesday, it was announced that Star Trek Voyager's Captain Janeway Kate Mulgrew will have a recurring role in The First Lady, a new Showtime series that focuses during its first season on the lives of Eleanor Roosevelt, Betty Ford, and Michelle Obama. Mulgrew will be playing Susan Scher, a longtime friend of the Obamas, who became chief of staff in the office of the First Lady during the Obama administration. Created by author and screenwriter Aaron Cooley, Season 1 of The First Lady features Viola Davis as Michelle Obama, and also stars Gillian Anderson as Eleanor Roosevelt and Michelle Pfeiffer as Betty Ford. Oscar-winning producer Kathy Schulman serves as showrunner, and the appointment of Golden Globe and Emmy-winning director Suzanne Bier to helm the series elicited praise from Mulgrew, who tweeted, "Suzanne Bier is uniquely qualified to direct women who have carved singular paths. Her style is wildly creative, completely original." Mulgrew also praised the women who will bring the First Ladies to life and expressed gratitude for the opportunity to help share their stories. She added, "Excited to assist in the telling of Michelle Obama's FLOTUS journey as her accomplished Chief of Staff, Susan Scher." Filming for the series began earlier this year, but no premiere date has been set yet. You can read more about The First Lady by visiting Showtime's website at show.com. That's SHO.com. I've got the weekend's online events in just a moment, but first, a word from me. This show is supported by people like you through Patreon. Your financial support helps us cover recurring costs like hosting and distribution, and it also helps us invest in the future. finding better ways to bring you more of the Star Trek news you need to know wherever you are. To find out more, just head to patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. You can contribute from just $1 a month, and with a 16% discount on an annual membership, you can support us for a whole year for around $10. That's patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News, and a big thanks to you for supporting this show. Right. So before we get into events, I've got a correction from yesterday's history segment. I told you that Star Trek V: The Final Frontier was the last film to include the entire main cast of characters from Star Trek, the original series. And basically, that wasn't true. Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country did feature all the main TOS bridge crew. However, I should point out that Sulu didn't technically serve on the Enterprise in Star Trek VI. By that time, Sulu had been promoted to captain and was commanding the USS Excelsior. Right, next up, it's finally time for Star Trek events. So first up, Mackenzie Westmore, the daughter of legendary makeup artist Michael Westmore and prolific soap actor and occasional Star Trek guest star, is appearing as part of Wizard World's signature series this Saturday, June 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. She's joined by a panel of other stars from daytime TV for the event. Tickets for the event are $3.99, and there are other pricing options for attending multiple Wizard World signature series panels. You can also purchase one-on-one video chats and other goodies separately. For more information and to buy tickets, head to wizardworldvault.com. Next up, if you're a fan of Rainn Wilson, aka Discovery's Harry Mudd, he's doing a private signing event with GalaxyCon coming up soon. If you're after a personalized autograph, all you have to do is get your order in by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, June 13th. For more information, including how to purchase, visit galaxycon.com. And finally, next Monday, June 14th, is the start of PanCan Action Week to benefit the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. Jonathan Frakes, Armin Shimmerman, and Kitty Swink are hosting their kickoff event, Voices in Action, from 5 p.m. Pacific Time. The event is free with registration. To find out more on how you can support PanCan, visit pancan.org. Now, links to all of these events are on the Daily Star Trek News website. Just head to dailystartreknews.com/events. And of course, if you have something that you'd like for me to share on the show, then please reach out. You can email me at info@dailystartreknews.com or tag the show on social media. Now, don't forget, there are just 3 more days to get your chance at winning some cool prizes from Star Trek Online. We've got 3 grand prizes to give away, including a mini Batleth no-touch tool and a code for a Tier 6 Klothos-class Miracle Worker cruiser and a Klingon personnel pack. An additional 10 runners-up will win just the personnel pack. The contest closes this Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time, so don't wait. Head to dailystartreknews.com/Star Trek Online for all the details. Well, that's it for today's Daily Star Trek News from the Roddenberry Podcast Network. Don't forget to check out the other great shows in the network at podcasts.roddenberry.com. Daily Star Trek News is produced by me, Alison Pitt, and written by Chris Peterson and Jack Brown, with events by Marina Kravchuk. We're supported by people like you through Patreon. Find out how you can add your support at patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. I'm back tomorrow with more of the Star Trek news you need to know and the answer to this week's trivia. I'm Alison Pitt. Live long and prosper.
This is a Roddenberry podcast. For more great podcasts, visit podcast.roddenberry.com.